Beloved brother and sister in Christ, if you are opening this video because you truly need money right now, please stay with me. This message is for you. Don't scroll past it. Don't think you are hearing these words only by chance. Pause for a moment and take a deep breath together with me. Just one breath. You don't have to try to believe right away. You don't have to understand everything. Just stay and listen. If you are here, it is very possible that there is some kind of pressure in your heart connected to money. It may be unpaid bills waiting for you. It may be a debt you don't know how to handle. It may be that the end of the month is coming close while your account feels lighter and lighter. Or maybe you are not lacking at this very moment, but you are afraid that this month will not be enough, afraid that everything will repeat itself just like the months before. If that is true for you, I want you to know one important thing. You are not here by accident. Many believe that no one lands on a prayer by coincidence, especially at the exact moment they need it most. Especially when this happens in December, a season when financial pressure, spending, responsibilities, and expectations all pile up heavily. December is not only the close of a year for many people, it is a month of worry, of tension, of questions such as, will I be able to make it through? Will this month be all right? Will next year be any better? It is exactly in moments like this that Psalm 23 often shows up as a gentle yet powerful reminder, not by accident. The Bible's Psalm 23 is not only about spiritual comfort. It is a declaration of provision, of guidance, of a shepherd who never lets his children fall into lack. People have shared that when they hear or read Psalm 23 with faith, the first thing they feel is not money, but peace. The mind becomes calmer. The heart feels lighter. And then afterward, very practical things start to shift. Opportunities appear. Solutions open up. Money arrives in ways they did not expect. Not because the prayer is magical, but because when faith is placed in the right place, it opens paths we could not see before. So I want to invite you to do one very simple thing. Stay until the end of this prayer, not just to see if something unusual happens, but to allow your soul to be settled back into the right position, a place of trust, hope, and peace. Because this can make the difference between a December filled with anxiety and a December that feels lighter and supported. Before we step into the prayer, I want to invite you to do 3 small things. Not because of watch time habits, but because small actions joined with faith often carry great power. First, if these words speak to you, please consider subscribing to the channel. This is a place you can come back to each day when your heart is tired, when you need a reminder that God is still walking beside you. Second, please like this video as a small act of faith. People see this as a quiet way of telling their own hearts, I am willing to open new paths for my life. And third, if you wish, please write the following short sentence in the comments. I receive God's provision right now. No explanation is needed, no stories required. Just a simple declaration that has helped many people step into the final month of the year with a different mindset. If you know someone who is under pressure about money, work, or the future, please share this video with them. Sometimes a prayer that arrives at the right moment can become an anchor during a very hard season. Now slow down. Let everything around you slow down for a moment. If possible, close your eyes. If not, simply relax your shoulders and take a deep breath in. Then breathe out. Loving Father, in this moment, pause everything I am doing. I pause my thoughts about money. I pause my worries about tomorrow. I pause even the fears I have carried in my heart for so long. I breathe in your presence, because I know that when Psalm 23 is spoken with faith, not only is my heart comforted, heaven also begins to move. I am not here by accident. I am not hearing these words by chance. I believe this is a gentle sign, a reminder that the paths in my financial life are getting ready to open. Lord, my shepherd, you are my God. You are my provider. And in these very first moments, I choose to trust. I choose to place this December into your hands. I choose to believe that what lies ahead is not ruled by fear, but by grace, by wisdom, and by your love. Stay in this presence. Do not leave, because this is only the beginning. The next part will take you deeper, where burdens begin to be lifted, and God's provision begins to be declared more clearly over your life. Stay, because what is good is closer than you think. Now we move into the part where burdens begin to be released. Loving Father, I am still here in your presence. I do not leave. I am not distracted. I will not return to my old worries, because I know that this very moment is where you began to touch the things that have held me back for far too long. Lord, today I come to you without hiding, without avoiding, without trying to appear stronger than I truly am. I bring before you everything that has blocked my prosperity. I bring the old debts that I have tried so hard to resolve, but have not yet been able to finish. I bring the overdue bills, the financial responsibilities that make my heart feel heavy every time I think about them. I bring the doors that did not open, the jobs that did not come, the opportunities that passed right in front of my eyes when I thought I was so close. I also bring the feeling of exhaustion, the feeling that I have done so much, yet everything still stands still, not moving forward the way I had hoped. Lord, you see it all. Nothing in my heart is hidden from you. And today I do not bring these things to complain, but to lay them down. I do not want to keep walking with invisible burdens on my shoulders. So, in the name of faith, I declare every financial blockage that has been holding me back is beginning to break. Every cycle of lack, delay, and worry comes to an end here. Lord, I admit that there have been times when I allowed fear to control my thoughts, when I worried too much. I imagined the worst-case scenarios, carried a sense of insecurity even when nothing had truly happened yet. But today I choose something different. I choose faith instead of fear. I choose trust instead of worry. I choose peace instead of tension. Lord, please cleanse my financial path. Cleanse my mind from thoughts of failure, from false beliefs about money that have caused me to limit myself. Cleanse my heart from fears related to lack, from the feeling that I always have to try twice as hard just to receive half of what others have. Cleanse my spirit from everything that has caused me to hesitate, from past experiences that make me afraid to try again. I want you to hear this clearly. I let go. I release. I leave everything old behind. If there are people in my past who hurt me financially, today I forgive them and let them go. If there are wrong decisions that I have kept blaming myself for, today I stop condemning myself. If there are negative words I once heard about money or about my abilities, today I cancel their influence. Lord, if there are doors that were never meant to open, please do not let me keep regretting them. I trust that you will open other doors that are better, safer, and more perfectly timed. I declare that this month will not be like the months before. This will be a month where I no longer carry burdens that do not belong to me. A month where debts begin to be rearranged. A month where my cash flow no longer leaks without my notice. A month where I learn to manage, steward, and receive with the wisdom you give me. Lord, please shine your light into my financial life. Where there is still darkness, let light come. Where there is still stagnation, let movement begin. Where there is still heaviness, let relief start to flow. I declare that what was once considered impossible is now beginning to turn in my favor. I declare that I receive clarity to make the right decisions. I declare that new ideas, new directions, new ways of generating income are being placed into my mind. This month will not be a month of lack. This will be a month of release. And even as I pray, I can feel something beginning to change, as if a burden carried for so long is slowly falling from my shoulders, as if doors that were once tightly shut are beginning to open, as if my spirit is being renewed by the promise of provision in Psalm 23. Lord, if there is anything within me that is still blocking my financial breakthrough, I ask you to reveal it and remove it now. Flow in my life. Please show it to me, and please remove it completely. I do not want to keep walking with invisible chains. I choose to walk in financial freedom, in peace, and in the certainty that you are guiding me. Please cover my financial life with your light. Light that breaks obstacles. Light that clears confusion. Light that lights up the path ahead. Lord, please keep leading me. Do not let me stop halfway, because I know that what is coming is even more powerful. The activation of financial flow, of multiplication, of daily abundance, I am drawing closer to it. Before moving on to the next part, if you are feeling a little lighter, a little more peaceful, or simply a small spark of hope right now, know that you are not alone on this journey. This channel was created to be a place you can return to each day when you need reminding that God is still at work, even when you cannot yet see all the results. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing so that each day you can have a moment to strengthen your spirit and your faith. Please keep staying, because the next part will lead you into a place where provision is not only restored, but also begins to multiply. Now we move into the part where daily abundance begins to be activated. Loving Father, I remain here in your presence. I am not rushing. I am not impatient. I am not giving up halfway, because I can sense that right now something is beginning to move. Lord, I believe that what I have just released has been received by you, that the burdens I have just laid down will no longer return to weigh on me again. And so I step into this part of the prayer with an open heart to receive the abundance you have prepared. Lord, I ask you to activate in my life daily provision. Not abundance that comes and goes unpredictably. Not temporary help, but a steady flow, sustainable and guided by your wisdom. Let your provision come to me like a river that does not run dry, does not stop, and is not interrupted. Just as you make the green pastures flourish each day, please also let my financial life be nourished step by step, day by day, decision by decision. Lord, I declare that from today onward, money no longer comes to me through tension and exhaustion. I declare that what I receive will come in order, in peace and in grace. Let my financial flow not be blocked, not leak away, not be lost through unwise decisions. Teach me how to keep, how to manage, and how to use what you place in my hands. Lord, I remember the words in Psalm 23 where you declare that my cup overflows. I choose to apply that promise to my financial life. If before I felt my hands were empty, today I declare that my hands are being filled. If before I worked much but received little, today I declare that my efforts are beginning to bear fruit. If before I saw the path ahead as dry, I declare that life is beginning to return, and what once seemed barren is slowly starting to bloom. Lord, please multiply my work. Multiply the ideas you place in my mind. Multiply the opportunities I never imagined. Multiply my income without exhausting me. Also multiply wisdom so that I may know how to manage what is entrusted to me. I do not ask for abundance to show off or boast. I ask for abundance to live with peace of mind, to care for my family, to no longer live in fear of lack, and to be able to help others when needed. Lord, please let money come to me from healthy sources with integrity and under your blessing. Let money come through my work, through new ideas, through fitting opportunities, through the right relationships. Let money come without stress, without conflict, without insecurity. Let what I receive bring solutions, bring relief, and bring long-term stability. Lord, I declare that from today onward, my mindset begins to change. I no longer view money through the lens of fear. I no longer believe that I must always lack. I no longer carry the belief that everything will always be hard. Instead, I choose to believe that you are my source of provision. I choose to believe that you are not delayed, not forgetful. You do not overlook me. I choose to believe that each passing day carries your care for me. Lord, please help me recognize the opportunities that are drawing near. Open my eyes to see the doors that are opening. Open my ears to hear timely offers. Sharpen my mind so that I do not miss what you are placing before me. Give me enough calm to not grasp at what does not belong to me, and enough courage to step into what you have prepared. Lord, I pray that each remaining day of this month is placed into your hands. Let every morning begin with hope. Let every night end with gratitude. Let each passing day carry with it a small sign that you are at work. It may be a phone call. It may be a message. It may be a new idea. It may be a small amount of money that arrives at just the right time. Whatever it may be, let me recognize it and remember that it is your provision. Lord, I do not demand that everything happen right away. I ask for one thing only, to walk each day with the certainty that I am not alone. I do not have to carry everything by myself. I do not have to figure everything out alone, because you are going before me. You are guiding the way. You are making a path. And right now, as I remain in this prayer, I believe that daily abundance has already begun to be activated in my life. I choose to believe. I choose to wait. I choose to move forward. And I know that what is coming will become clearer, stronger, and more firmly established. I stay. I do not leave, because what is good keeps unfolding. If you are still here at this moment, pause for a moment and listen very closely. Not everyone stays, but you stayed. That tells me that inside you there is a very real waiting, a very clear longing, a need that can no longer be delayed. Before we continue, I want you to do one very simple thing. If you believe that you need a new door in your work, a new path in your finances, quietly say this in your heart, or write it in the comments if you want. I am ready to receive the opportunity God has for me. Now stay in this moment. Loving Father, continue to remain in your presence. I do not rush. I do not doubt. I do not return to old fear, because I know that this is the place where you begin to open paths that I have been waiting for a long time. You know my needs clearly. You know what I need not only for today, but also for the days ahead. You know how I have searched. You know how many times I have knocked. You know the quiet efforts that no one sees. So today I come before you with humility, but also with steady faith. And I ask you to begin opening the opportunities that belong to me. Let doors I never imagined begin